Hello everyone! In today's video, I'm going to be doing a storytime video of my day on Thursday 15th, and that was October 2020. I wanted to talk about my day because it was kind of out of an ordinary of what I usually do. So I belong to a disability community, and it's a Facebook page that they post events on, and usually it's clients and providers that go to the events, but since I only work with my providers Tuesday, Wednesdays, and a few Saturdays a month, I don't have a Thursday provider that is working with me. So I saw a event and I wanted to go to it. It's been posted like a week, 2 weeks now, and ahead of the date, and it was the pumpkin patch, and it was on Savi's Island, roughly 15 miles away from Portland, Oregon, where I live. I am independent, which means I can drive to events by myself and go as an independent person. I was not working with any of my providers. They each had clients that went there with them. So I know my provider, Jenny, had one client that I didn't know at all. And I know Sarah's client really well. And they were both with them separately doing things on the farm. And I wanted to tag along and see my friend who was also working with a provider, and that was Lori, the provider I did hire through quarantine. I'm not working with her anymore, but I still see her in the community when I want to attend events. And when I work with Jenny and Sarah, then we sometimes see Lori with her client Amanda. So anyways, I wanted to hang out and tag along with them, so I was happy that I could, and Lori's really welcoming, and Amanda was too, so I knew I felt safe, and I wanted to go and hang out with them. And I just want to be social. Even though I don't have that provider that day, I still wanted to be involved in the community. So we went to the pumpkin patch, and I knew, this is how my brain works, is like I knew I was going to be emotionally attached to them because I'm close to them, and I know them because they work with my providers too and the same agency I belong to. So Lori was my provider, so I know her really well. And Amanda, her client, my friend, she's an awesome person too. So I felt safe, I felt secure, and I knew when I saw Jenny and Sarah, I was going to kind of be shy because it was going to be like a new experience, not seeing them working with me. And anyways, I was with Lori and Amanda, and they were getting food, but I still stood in the same line just to be close to them. I didn't eat any food that day for the event, but they were in line, and then Sarah came up and she was talking to Lori for a few seconds, and then she said to me, "Hey, nice to see you." So it was nice to see Sarah for a little bit, but I mainly stuck around Lori and Amanda. We went to get their food, and then there was a picnic tables outside. It was pretty spaced out. It was crowded, but I was with them, and then we sat with other providers and clients. Jenny and her gang was at one table. There was another table with another gang, and then we were our own gang. So it was interesting to just see all the communities come together as one through the disability agencies we belong to. So I did recognize some people, and then some people were new. So I know Jenny and Sarah has other like clients and providers that they hired under them, and it was new to meet some people, and not even meet them, just staring at them like, "Oh, I know you through Facebook. Oh, I know you from Zoom." I'm gonna like stare at you so I know who you are, so I can like kind of like get used to that person in my bubble because of the disability community. But anyways, now I do recognize people in person, and the clients and the providers, they're clueless. I keep track of things. I'm like getting to know other people before they get to know me. So, it was good to just, for me to feel safe because I was close to Lori and Amanda. So we sat, and Jenny was really outgoing, just her personality, and I know other employees came up to her about questions about the business and timesheets, and she's busy. Like, even though she's with clients, she's busy with her employees in the community too. And my provider, Sarah and Lori, they're all like talking and stuff, and that's good. It's good to see that Jenny can be business and client side when they have to do events together. So I just was even shy when it came to Jenny. I don't know, I was not attached to her at all. I am a cleaning person, like I cling onto people, and it was definitely Amanda and Lori. Yeah, and I'm grateful that it's just, when I have autism, it's like a attachment issue too. Like, it's hard to really meet people when I'm shy. So if you have like a few people that you're in your group, then it's like, okay, I feel safe. I'm gonna see and observe the surroundings before I get just into it a little bit. But definitely, I always cling to some person in the community, like my providers or my friends, at every event. And then I was just quiet. I didn't really talk. I was just like observing my surroundings. And then we went to the farm, and the farm had a shed in it. So we went to see some animals. Then we walked to the pumpkin patch with another group of people, same community, but just more people. I was not with Jenny or that gang. And I was with Lori and some other people that showed up too with Amanda. So we did that, then we talked, and we headed back to the picnic tables, and then we chatted some more because other clients and providers were going to meet up with us. And I felt fine being with Amanda and Lori. I did say, if I'm intruding on your space, you can just say, hey, can you get away from us? Like, I was totally open with that too, but they would never do that to me, and I feel accepted by them. And that's tough to say because I don't really feel that way when it comes to most people, but they're just very understanding that I want to try something new and stick by them and just have fun, because I was there for Amanda. I was not there for anyone else but Amanda. I wanted to hang out with Amanda, and she doesn't drive, so the only way she gets to places is buses, her parents, or her provider, Lori. So I was glad I was able to drive up and see them that day. And yeah, I do feel, and I am new to this community still. I am still the newest client Jenny is working with, and going to be 3 years in November. She had other clients that has been working with her for many years, but I have only been working with Jenny for a few years. So I know Jenny and that bubble hang out every Thursday, and I know Sarah's client is like me, wants to be involved in the community but doesn't want to be out and about. And I know Sarah's client is just like me and shy and outgoing too, but wants things on her own terms and likes space from people. So it was cool to do that, and I definitely felt it was good to see everyone, but I didn't really say hi to people. I didn't introduce myself. But it was just a step in the right direction, so I can just observe, and I guess I can say I was job shadowing how other providers were working with their clients too, so I can just get a scope of what this field is all about, because I am interested in learning about Jenny and Sarah's jobs. And I don't know if it's appropriate to ask those questions because I'm not their employee, I'm their client. So it's good to just observe how providers help their clients, because if I want to be in the community and meet new people, I need to learn how providers teach their clients how to make them feel safe and regulate their emotions and feelings. So it's just something I look into. It's good to learn about things like that, and especially when it comes to Jenny too. I did observe her a lot too. So I did learn some stuff about how she supported people and how she interacted. Even though I was not working with her, I did pick up on some cues and how to interact with people. So I don't know, that was really meaningful too. Just how I was just kind of job shadowing. Even though I was the client, I like doing both perspectives, hang out with my friends, learning, being independent, and just everything about that I love. So it was a good day. It was not that cold out. It was actually really sunny out. I brought my day pack. I was wearing a sweatshirt and leggings. I did wear my Crocs. It was not muddy or rainy. And I arrived at the farm at noon and left at 3:30. So it was a good 3.5 hours. And I said bye to Amanda, and it was nice to see you another time at a different event. So I definitely felt welcoming when I chose to hang out with them, and I want to be more social, and I want to try and learn things and try and meet people, give everyone the opportunity to get to know me. And for the most part, everyone was doing their own thing. So I was not like, I was kind of, when Jenny introduced her new employee to me, I was like, oh no. It was kind of a bad interaction because there's so many people around me. I was wearing my mask on. It was like 10 feet away from me. It was not like a official greeting, but she just wanted to include me for a second. But it was nice to meet Jenny's client from far away. I didn't even go up to them. I was probably like 20 feet away from them the whole entire time, but I was like 5 feet away from Lori and Amanda. So that was my day. It was good to just hang out with them and go to the pumpkin patch and stuff. So just wanted to capture this moment because, yeah, I want to be involved in the community. And if not working with anyone, I can still be involved because I drive to places. But I do this on occasion. I don't do this every week. But if something is an interest, in my opinion, and if it's outside, I'll only do these events if it's outside right now, too. Everyone was wearing a mask and social distancing, too, so it felt safe. I left when they did the hayride. I was like, okay, I had enough of the farm, but it was crowded. Like, the regular community it was really crowded. But it was fun. So that was my day. I hope you like it, and I'll see you in my next video.